Hey everyone, so in this video I'm just going to go over the new epic weapons cache and kind of go over the different weapons that are found in it, specifically the 5-star weapons, which are very unique. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more content and information. So the first 5-star weapon in the stash is Eugene's Vengeful Old Man Cane. Now I gotta say, that name doesn't sell me on the weapon itself, but the stats definitely do. 35% defense is the base, a huge bonus to AP when taking damage, AP down, but the special AP down, so when being attacked, a better chance to cause minus 50 AP to the enemy, and finally, reduce critical hit damage by 50%. With the option to increase defense 3 more times or change anything on this weapon 3 more times, you could potentially have a very powerful weapon. As the name suggests, this weapon would be great on S-Class Eugene, but I think it would also be an awesome weapon to put on S-Class Leopo. The AP drain is really useful, and although it can be disarmed, the 4th stat cannot. What I like about reduced critical hit damage taken by 50%, it actually is really effective because there's a lot of toons like Priya or Henyon as examples that do multiple hit rushes, which are considered basic attacks which could all be critical hits. And basically, you'd be cutting the damage taken in half, which works perfectly against a yellow toon like Henyon, who can have crit expert, which means every single attack from him is a critical hit. The next weapon in the stash is Lance's Sturdy Dagger, and it's not as effective in my opinion as the previous weapon, but it still has some great stats on it. The 30% HP is nice, the medium bonus to AP when attacking is low, but the impenetrable defense, so when being attacked, a better chance to reduce the damage to 0, and apply a 20% slow to the enemy for 2 turns. So not only does it prevent you from taking damage, but it also prevents the enemy from being able to rush as fast. The toon holding this weapon will also get 5% extra defense for each debuff that is applied to the opponent's team, so this could make to be a very tanky toon, so I do like that there's HP on this weapon, but the 4th stat, which cannot be disarmed, provides more defense, so it kind of balances things out a bit. I personally think this type of weapon would be good on a toon like Aaron. It would have to be weapon swapped onto Aaron, meaning you'd have to upgrade his weapon to be a 5-star. Now my reasoning for this is because Aaron's active skill is a turn 2 active skill that can apply impair to 3 enemies for 2 turns, meaning there's already a 15% defense bonus to Aaron if he's holding this weapon, and that's not accounting for any other status effects that you could apply to the enemy, including the slow. Now the last weapon in the weapon cache is kind of a more offensive weapon, but it has 30% HP on it, which is a little confusing. So it's an AP down weapon, it's only a minus 30 AP to the enemy, but the 4th slot is slow attack, where when you deal a critical hit, you apply 33% slow to the enemy for 3 turns, which is pretty effective, but it also means you need to get crit chance on this weapon or rely upon crit mods on your toon as well as crit boosts. This weapon to me just doesn't seem as well put together as the other two. We have impenetrable defense as well as AP down when being attacked. Meanwhile, this is AP down when attacking, making it more of an offensive weapon. The other 2 weapons provide a windowless option, but this one is a huge window that's open, and it's neither exactly for attack or for defense. You'd have to switch the HP to probably crit chance and then add on AP when attacking, which takes 2 of the 3 crafting slots that are left. So this is probably my least favorite weapon in this weapon cache, and I'm still not 100% sure what to do with it. I know it does say Krista's zapping pistol, so you'd think Krista maybe, but I would rather have a 120% splash damage weapon on Krista instead of this one that is more for control and less about power. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this weapon cache and if you're going to pull on it and why. If there's anything that I missed, like if you think another toon would hold one of these weapons better than the ones I suggested, I would love to hear about it and to hear your explanation. And thank you everyone for watching and listening to my video.